13 votes for Secretary Clinton and 16 votes for Senator Sanders. Nevada. You have 43 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, the fabulous Silver State, Nevada, from Lake Tahoe to the Las Vegas Boulevard, with a population as diverse as its landscape. Also, we are delighted to welcome all of our delegation here with us. You have seen some of them on the stage of this great convention. And with a spirit as wild and free as our Mustangs, we are proud to cast.
Madam Secretary, I am Aaron Ford, the Minority Leader of the Nevada State Senate. And on behalf of the battle-born state, whose capital is actually Carson City, hereby cast 16 votes for Bernie Sanders and 27 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Nevada, you have cast 20 votes for Secretary Clinton and 16 votes for Senator Sanders. New Hampshire. New Hampshire, you have 32 votes. How do you cast your votes?
New Hampshire, where we bring Democrats together, home of the town of Unity, where Hillary Clinton endorsed Barack Obama in 2008, and home of the city of Portsmouth, where Bernie Sanders endorsed Hillary Clinton in 2016. New Hampshire, the granite state proud of electing Democratic women leaders. We celebrate Senior Senator Jean Shaheen, Congresswoman Annie Kuster, and Carol Shea Porter. And this fall, we look forward to sending Granite strong Governor Maggie Hassan to the U.S. Senate and winning our governor's race for the 7th straight election. And we will turn blue in the presidential race. And reading the numbers will be Kurt Ehrenberg from the Bernie campaign and Donna Soucy from the Hillary campaign.
New Hampshire proudly casts 16 votes for the great Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont.
New Hampshire proudly casts 16 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
New Hampshire, you have cast 16 votes for Secretary Clinton and 16 votes for Senator Sanders. New Jersey.
All right.
New Jersey, you have 142 votes. How do you cast your vote?
Madam Secretary, New Jersey, home of the Garden State, but the home of the only state in this great union with two great United States senators, and Senator Bob Menendez and our Cory Booker. I stand before you with our congressional delegations and others, again, a state that is diverse as they come in America, to tell you we are the state that started the revolution, and we want to be the state to continue the revolution again. We proudly cast our votes for the great Senator of Vermont, 45 votes for Senator Sanders. And for the next President of the United States of America, the first female, and history will be made, 90 votes for Hillary Rodham Clinton.
New Jersey, you have cast 90 votes for Secretary Clinton and 45 votes for Senator Sanders.
Good job.
New Mexico. New Mexico, you have 43 votes. How do you cast your votes?
I'm Senator Tom Udall from the great state of New Mexico. Our state has two great national labs which spin ideas from the lab bench to the private sector. Entrepreneurs, come join us. We are so proud of our brave and courageous veterans, including the Navajo Code Talkers. And now, our state proudly, our first party chair, the first Native American state party chair, Deb Holland. Yay, Deb.
Madam Secretary, the state of New Mexico, also known as the Land of Enchantment, home to 23 Indian tribes, including 19 Pueblos, 3 Apache nations, and the Great Navajo Nation. Madam Secretary, New Mexico is home to the once mighty Rio Grande, where in homage to our ancient agricultural history, which was begun by the Pueblo Indians, our state question is red or green. Chili, that is. In a testament to the fierceness of our Democratic state legislators, our state remains union strong, and IATSE Film Workers Union and Breaking Bad, the show. Madam Secretary, as the first Native American Democratic State Party chair in our country, and on behalf of our diverse citizenry, our delegation proudly casts 16 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders and 27 votes for the first woman president of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
New Mexico, you have cast 27 votes for Secretary Clinton and 16 votes for Senator Sanders.
Okay.
New York, you have 291 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, the great state of New York, the Empire State, the birthplace of women's rights at Seneca Falls. The state with a proud legacy of progressive leadership enacting a $15 minimum wage, paid family leave, passing marriage equality, proud of our partnership with organized labor, and a proud supporter of Puerto Rico. We are the proud home of the dean of our congressional delegation, Congressman Charles Rangel, who is retiring. We are the proud home of the former great president of the United States who brought this nation to new limits, William Jefferson Clinton. And the proud home of the next president of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton. New York State. New York. Madam Secretary, the state of New York pledges 108 delegates to Senator Bernie Sanders and applauds him for his call for unity for all Democrats. And New York State pledges 181 delegates for the next president of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
New York, you have cast 181 votes for Secretary Clinton and 108 votes for Senator Sanders. North Carolina, you have 120 votes. How do you cast your votes? Madam
Secretary, the great state of North Carolina, the Tar Heel State, land of great basketball and delicious barbecue, home of a world-class university system, home of the largest military base in the world, Fort Bragg, and proud supporter of our men and women in uniform, the battleground state that will elect Roy Cooper and repeal HB 2. Proudly cast 48 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders and 70 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
North Carolina, you have cast 70 votes for Secretary Clinton and 48 votes for Senator Sanders. Thank you. North Dakota, you have
From
23
the Rough Rider
votes.
state of North
How do you cast
Dakota,
your
it is
vote?
my honor to introduce the youngest state representative in the nation, our party chairwoman and North Dakota Representative Kylie Overson.
Madam Secretary, the great state of North Dakota, home to 5 beautiful tribal nations, the birthplace of the Nonpartisan League movement, which began to reduce the influence of outside corporate interests more than 100 years ago, proudly casts 14 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders, and 7 votes for Secretary Hillary Rodham Clinton.
North Dakota, you have cast 7 votes for Secretary Clinton and 14 votes for Senator Sanders. Northern Mariana Islands, 11 votes. How do you cast your vote?
Madam Secretary, Hafaday and Tirawami, from the Northern Mariana Islands, we stand here before you for the first time in our history to proudly cast our vote. Madam Secretary, here tonight in the birthplace of the American nation, from the youngest member of the American family, we are proud to cast 2 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders and 9 votes for the next president, the first woman president of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton. Viva!
North Mariana Islands, you have cast 9 votes for Secretary Clinton and 2 votes for Senator Sanders. Ohio, you have 160 votes. How do you cast your vote?
Madam Secretary, we are Ohio, the heart of it all, the proud home of the world champion Cleveland Cavaliers, the proud home of our progressive lion, Senator Sherrod Brown, and the proud home of Jim Obergefell, who took on discrimination in our country and made marriage equality the law of the land.
I'm proud to be here with my fellow Buckeyes from the great state of Ohio. This Ohio boy helped Love win last summer. And this Ohio boy and my fellow Ohioans know this: love trumps hate.
The great state of Ohio proudly casts 62 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders and 98 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
Ohio, you have cast 98 votes for Secretary Clinton and 62 votes for Senator Sanders. Oklahoma, you have 42 votes. How do you cast your votes?
The great state of Oklahoma is proud to be here at the Democratic Convention. I'm proud to recognize Isabel Baker, the matriarch of the Cherokee Nation in Oklahoma.
Greetings from this great state of Oklahoma, the 38 tribal nations. I was born in 1929, only 9 years after women were granted the right to vote. I never thought that I would live to see this day. So tonight, I'm deeply honored to help cast our state's votes for the first woman president of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
Recognize Cedric Johnson, a Korean War veteran.
8 years ago, I was glued to the television in my home in Muskogee, Oklahoma, as the first African American accepted the nomination for the presidency of the United States. I watched that moment on TV, and I knew that our world had changed forever and had changed for the better. Tonight, 8 years later, we are taking a step forward for equality. The late Jake Simmons, Clara Luper, and the recently departed E. Melvin Porter would be equally as proud of tonight. May God continue to bless the United States of America.
Casting votes for Senator Sanders as the head of his delegation.
I'm proud to announce that Oklahoma, where our state motto is Labor Vincit Omnia, cast 22 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders.
And Oklahoma cast 20 votes for the next president of the United States, Secretary Hillary Clinton.
Thank you. Oklahoma, you have cast 20 votes for Secretary Clinton and 22 votes for Senator Sanders. Oregon. Oregon, you have 74 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, from the mighty Columbia River to the wild Rogue River, from the high desert to the crashing waves of the Pacific Ocean, Oregon home to the Timbers and the Trailblazers, Oregon home to 9 tribal nations and 4 million of the most wonderful people on the planet, Oregon, ready for Hillary, cast 34 votes for Secretary Hillary Clinton. And Madam Secretary, Oregon, feeling the burn, cast 38 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders.
Thank you, Oregon. You've cast 34 votes for Secretary Clinton and 38 votes for Senator Sanders. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, you have 208 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, I am Tom Wolf, Governor of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And on behalf of all Pennsylvanians, welcome to our Commonwealth. Along with Senator Casey, I am honored to announce that Pennsylvania awards 82 votes to Bernie Sanders, whose fight for inclusion, justice, and fairness has invigorated our party. And I am honored to announce that Pennsylvania awards 126 votes to the next President of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
Thank you. Pennsylvania, you've cast 126 votes for Secretary Clinton and 82 votes for Senator Sanders. Puerto Rico, you have 67 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, the delegation of Puerto Rico, the only all-Latino delegation in this convention, la tierra de Sonia Sotomayor, the Latino Hamilton Lin-Manuel Miranda, Ricky Martin, Jennifer Lopez, and many more. And we are also very grateful to Governor Cuomo and our brothers and sisters from New York for all their help and all their assistance. So we salute the delegation of New York from here. We also stand at the forefront of this new era, ready to be part of history, and we proudly cast 23 votes for the senator from the Green Mountain State of Vermont, Senator Bernie Sanders. And we salute their energy and spirit of change. And we also cast 44 votes para la próxima presidenta de los Estados Unidos, la amiga de Puerto Rico, Hillary Clinton. Estamos con ella.
Puerto Rico, you have cast 44 votes for Secretary Clinton and 23 votes for Senator Sanders. Rhode Island, you have
Madam
33
Secretary.
votes. How do you cast your votes?
My name is Nicholas Mattiello, Speaker of the House of the great democratic state of Rhode Island. Proud home of the great Senators Jack Reed, Sheldon Whitehouse, and Congressman David Cicilline and James Langevin. Home of outstanding beaches and coastlines, some of the best in the world. Great companies such as CVS, Textron, Hasbro, and now GE. A state that has recently proudly elected the first female governor, Gina Raimondo. The smallest state in the union with one of the biggest hearts. Home of the best restaurants in the country. Great quality of life, great people. Rhode Island proudly cast 13 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders and 19 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Rhode Island, you have cast 19 votes for Secretary Clinton and 13 votes for Senator Sanders. South Carolina. South Carolina, you have 59 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, the Palmetto State, the home of the first in the South primary. It's a state with a rich history of progressive struggle. So many slaves disembarked at Gadsden's Wharf in Charleston, South Carolina, that it's known as the African-American Ellis Island.
Home of the first African-American to serve in the U.S. House of Representatives, Joseph Rainey, and the highest-ranking African-American currently serving, Assistant Democratic Leader Jim Clyburn. And before there was Board of Education, there was Briggs versus Elliott. And home of one of the 10 best Cabinet Secretaries of the 20th century, former Governor, former Secretary of Education, Dick Riley.
South Carolina is also home of the Emmanuel AME Church, which has remained strong through the darkest of times, from Digmart Vesey in 1822 to the Charleston Nine and the Emmanuel Nine of 2015.
Home of Coastal Carolina, the National College World Series champion. We South Carolinians have lived by our state motto, while I breathe, I hope. And in that hopeful spirit, and because our Democratic primaries break glass ceilings, South Carolina is proud to cast 13 votes for Bernie Sanders and 46 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
South Carolina, you have cast 46 votes for Secretary Clinton and 13 votes for Senator Sanders. South Dakota. South Dakota, you have 25 votes. How do you cast your vote?
Mitakuyepi, Naha Mitakolapi, Iuha Chante Washtea Nape Chuzapalo. Hello, family and friends. I extend my hand to you from my heart with good feelings in our beautiful Lakota language.
From the great state of South Dakota, land of Mount Rushmore, land that brought us George McGovern, who in 1972, the first convention that practiced affirmative action and changed the face of the Democratic Party delegates forever. Half were women and all minorities were represented. We proudly cast our 25 votes, 10 for the Senator Bernie Sanders, who inspired us all, and 15 for the 45th President of the United States, and the first one who will be called Madam President, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
South Dakota, you have cast 15 votes for Secretary Clinton and 10 votes for Senator Sanders. Tennessee. Tennessee, you have 75 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, the great state of Tennessee, also known as the Perfect 36, the state that ratified the 19th Amendment to give women the right to vote, happily casts 23 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders and 50 votes for the first woman president of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Tennessee, you have cast 50 votes for Secretary Clinton and 23 votes for Senator Sanders. All right. Texas. Texas, you have 251 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, Texas, the Lone Star State, home of Democratic giants like Lyndon Baines Johnson, Barbara Jordan, Ann Richards, and the twins Julian and Joaquin Castro. Texas, the state where a young progressive woman by the name of Hillary Clinton came down to South Texas along with her skinny, tall, long-haired, bearded boyfriend named Bill to register voters, Latino voters in the barrios of far Texas, cast its votes in the following manner: 72 votes for the progressive champion, Senator Bernie Sanders from Vermont. And 179 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Thank you very much, Texas. You have cast 179 votes for Secretary Clinton and 72 votes for Senator Sanders. Utah. Utah, you have 37 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, the great state of Utah, the industrious and beautiful Beehive State, Adventure's first stop as home to 5 national parks, the greatest snow on Earth, and the #1 state for volunteerism, casts 29 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders and 8 votes for Secretary Hillary Clinton.
Thank you very much, Utah. You have cast 8 votes for Secretary Clinton and 29 votes for Senator Sanders. Vermont. How do you cast your 26 votes?
Vermont passes.
Virgin Islands. You have 12 votes. How do you cast your vote?
Madam Secretary, we the people of America's Caribbean, the United States Virgin Islands, the home of the first Secretary of the Treasury of U.S., Alexander Hamilton, the home of the next famous superstar basketball player, Tim Duncan. We, at this time, affirm and about to celebrate 100 years being under the American flag and rule, and deserving of the right to vote for the President of the United States, the leader of the free world. Proudly, yes, unanimous vote for Hillary Clinton, 12 votes. Yay!
Thank you so much, Virgin Islands. You have cast 12 votes for Secretary Clinton. Virginia. You have 108 votes. How do you cast your votes?
From the beautiful Commonwealth of Virginia, where it all began in 1607 in Jamestown, home to 8 presidents, home of so many of our founding fathers and mothers, home to the largest naval base in the world, where 10% of our population are veterans, where we love our veterans, we love our military, and we love their families. Home to our beloved First Daughter and First Lady, Ann Holton. And home to the next Vice President of the United States, Tim Kaine. Virginia cast 33 votes for Senator Sanders. And Virginia cast 75 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Thank you very much, Virginia. You have cast 75 votes for Secretary Clinton and 33 votes for Senator Sanders. Washington. You have 118 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, I am Jackson Ravens, chair of the Washington State Democratic Party. In Washington State, we are proud to be committed members of a party that believes in building bridges, not walls. A party that believes in inclusion, not exclusion. A party that believes in opportunity and not opportunism. The Dream Act and not living in a dream world. And standing up for working families, not standing on top of them. Tonight, Washington State, the Evergreen State under the leadership of Governor Jay Inslee, champions of good progressive policies, and home to 29 federally recognized tribes and urban Indians and Alaskan Natives from across Indian country. Washington has 2 abstentions and is proud, very proud to cast 74 votes for the inspiring and transformative Senator Bernie Sanders. And 42 votes for the exceptional and groundbreaking next President of the United States, Secretary Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Washington, you have cast 42 votes for Secretary Clinton and 74 votes for Senator Sanders.
We did it. Good job, everybody.
West Virginia, you have 37 votes. How do you cast
Madam
your votes?
Secretary, almost heaven, West Virginia, home of the most compassionate people in the world when disaster strikes, and proud to put people first. Cast 19 votes for the next President of the United States, Hillary Rodham Clinton, and 18 votes for Senator Bernie Sanders.
West Virginia, you have cast 19 votes for Secretary Clinton and 18 votes for Senator Sanders. Wisconsin, you have 96 votes. How do you cast your votes?
Madam Secretary, I am Senator Tammy Baldwin from the great state of Wisconsin. And I am so proud to represent the Badger State and our 11 sovereign tribes here tonight. Wisconsin is a state where workers still make things, from ships, tools, and paper, to cheese, rocks, and beer.
Starting. All right, guys, they're starting.
Fuck Hillary, go home. Fuck Hillary, go home. Fuck Hillary, go home. Fuck Hillary, go home. Fuck Hillary, go home.
They're starting to move in.
Fuck Hillary, go home. Fuck Hillary, go home. Fuck Hillary, go home. Go vote for Hillary. She killed black people. Go vote for Hillary. She killed black people. Go vote for Hillary. She killed black people. Go vote for Hillary. That's right. Go vote for Hillary. She killing black people. Go vote for Hillary. She killing black people. Go vote for Hillary. Go home. Vote for Hillary. She killing black people. Go vote for Hillary.
MSNBC. Just remind all of you, they do not have a permit. In Philadelphia, you need a permit to protest in the street, because let's see how this goes. And Philadelphia police are now advancing after protests that are taking all of Broad Street. Agreed, Brian. They don't just kill black people, she kills all people. Any race.
Trying to take both sides.
You tended to say give them the whole street. But if the police also right here.
Stop for a minute. Tell them to stop. Tell them to stop. Make room. My check. Deandra, no, stop. So Deandra. Stop and back up and come
We're going to zoom into this. There's a lot of police already waiting down the street.
Trucks, banners, and every vote accomplices. Don't vote for Hillary. She's killing black people. 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 Don't vote for Hillary. Don't vote for Hillary. She's killing black people. 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 Mic check. Let's do mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Notice how they start chanting mic check once the crowd gets a little unorganized. Once they start chanting different chants, they want them all to chant one thing at once.
That has Hillary has blood on her hands and bring it to the front. We need the Hillary signs up front. Please look for the signs that says Hillary, delete yourself. Hillary has blood on her hands and bring them to the front. We need all anti-Hillary signs up front. Yes. Someone can mic check the back.
Yeah, it's agreed, Dabu. It is demonic. Yeah, when they start saying mic check, everybody just starts saying it. And there's the anarchists. Philadelphia Sheriff's Department. There's a load of police back here. Flying high to glory, my fellow man. That's kind of wrong, but it's so funny at the same time. Plus, though, they yell mic check to get a hold of the rest of the crowd, so they can all be on one page at one time. Keep hopping into you.
It's because this movement's so small. Did you hear him just chant?
Yeah.
You're like, stream be rich, stream be
Oh, word.
rich. You hear that?
I didn't hear that. I don't know about all that. All I've been hearing is just creepy chants.
Everybody stop talking.
Somebody in chat was like, why don't they throw on EBT stands to make them happy? Maybe they might leave.
There you go. That'd be silly.
Hmm?
I'm sure people already got them. It's like throwing out something that's already been
Throw a job application down and watch them scatter.
They come off the back of a Laffy Taffy.
It seems like it.
Come on, son. How you doing?
I want to what do you Look at you. I feel like it's going to take forever to get there. They're too disorganized. Philadelphia Police Counterterrorism Unit right there. Make sure you guys share the stream. Because we already know once guys like CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, when they all start going live, they're going to say an entirely, completely different thing. And they're stopping again.
Fuck Hillary! Go home! Fuck Hillary! Go home! Look and see if it's in that truck. There's one in the truck right there. Fuck Hillary! Go home!
Oh wow, they got two U-Haul trucks. Oh my God. Why the heck is he there?
In and out, media, in and out, on the side rails, media. Please back up. Please back up. In and out, media, in and out.
I'm good. Oh, they're freaking touching me.
My comments for the freedom fighters, she told me how to
that me signing? I'm not signing anything. I don't appreciate though how a yellow band over there gonna touch me. Here they go again with the open fire hydrants. Might decide up a call up there. I think the announcement was already made to the group that Hillary Clinton won the nomination. Notice the random Suburban right there.
Fucking propagandist people. They ain't shit. They ain't shit. They want to know how many black folks gonna act like they happen in Baltimore and Ferguson. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if that's what happens, fuck it. That is what that she mad. Because you said how literally, like, if we gonna, like, storm the fucking actual DNC, if we gonna, like, try to tear down the fucking walls or some shit, how literal do you want it to fucking be? Because we can find your fucking KYW vehicle and bust the windows out of that shit. If you're looking for some action, because this is what we're doing. So to assume that we're going to do something else other than what we're doing, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? We're doing what we're doing, so why would you ask what else are we going to do? But now we're moving. I just want to put this yellow motherfucker on blast. That is a distraction. We good. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? Right. When do we want it? Hey, people, get behind the banners. We gonna stop. We gonna keep stopping until like we get it together. If you're marching with us, get behind the banners. Do not follow the media. Please get behind the banners. Yes.
That's not gonna happen.
Fuck all white liberals right now that want to infiltrate our space. What is that? Is that me? Oh, okay. I want to say fuck Hillary Clinton. She's killing black people. Oh, that's me and you. I was like, who the other person? Fuck Hillary Clinton. She's killing black people. She's killing black people. Fuck Hillary Clinton. She's killing black people. Move away. Black Lives Matter.
You want to get up here?
In case you are wondering, yes, she is wearing the American flag.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? When black people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When black people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. Let's go. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When black people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. Women are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Women are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Black people are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Black people are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back.
Question for you guys, for everyone inside the chat. Why would anybody bring vehicles to a marching protest when there's always the chance of one of the marchers getting hit by the vehicle? Does not seem like a smart plan at all to me.
What do we do? What do we do? When black people are under attack, what do we do? When black people are under attack, what do we do? Back up, back up! All these racist ass cops! They're saying back up, back up! All these racist ass cops! Back up, back up! We want our freedom, freedom! All these racist ass cops! Back up, back up! I'm voting for him. He's running for Vice President of the United States. I'm voting for Lamont Lilly and Monica Moore.